Okay, so in the previous video, we finished typing in our question and choosing the type of question that we wanted. So the next thing we have to do is assign a point value to all of our questions and select all the correct answers. So I'm going to go ahead and add in all of my answer options. Docs, forms, drawings, and slides. Okay, so I don't ever add an other option most of the time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on answer key down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the question that you just typed. So answer key, I'm going to select all that apply, all that are correct. And then I'm going to assign my point value. Normally, for me, if I have a select all that apply, I assign 1 point to each correct answer. So this one would be 4 points. And then I'm done. And I go click on edit question, and I'm back to the question. And always make sure, especially on a quiz, that all questions are required. So make sure you just toggle that little switch over at the bottom left that says required. Now, the next thing that you do is you can add a question, images, videos, things of that nature. And to add a question, there's this really cool floating toolbar that no matter where you scroll, it scrolls with you. You just click on the plus sign and it adds a question for you. And again, you can type in the question and it'll guess what type of question you want it to be, or you can choose the type of question and then type in the question. So I don't know what my question 2 is going to be right now. I have to finish making this quiz for you guys. But there are other options on this floating toolbar that you can use. This little picture icon will allow you to add a picture. So if it's a question about look at the image above and identify label A, then you can add in that picture. Adding in a video, watch the following video and identify the main theme of the video or the tone of the video or ask a specific question about the video. The two that I really like are the sections and the titles. So I can add a title and description to my section. Okay. Oh, hold on, let me do it this way. So I'm going to add a section, and then I'm going to add a title, and I'm going to move this above right here somewhere. No. So untitled section. So when you add a section, you title that section, give a brief description, and so you can actually chunk your questions. So they could be all multiple choice questions in one section, all fill in the blank in another section, all check boxes, short answers, all sorts of things that you can do with this. So what I'm going to have you do now is you are going to create a 5-question quiz. Since you weren't here, just have it based on a standard and use at least one of each of these question types, multiple choice, check boxes, and drop downs. I'm not going to worry about sections or anything like that. That's something you can play with later. And then you're going to share that quiz with me so that each time we go through this, we will, or you can give it to your students and then follow along in the next video on how to create and use spreadsheets and things like that in your quizzes. So that's it for creating a quiz on Google Chrome or Google Forms. Sorry, my bad.